watching KPVM News 46. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, profits are up in two major companies. Angela Miles reports.
Tapping our news, Apple is reporting earnings that are much better than Wall Street expected. Earnings edged up 40% year over year. Analysts predicted 15%. The number of iPhones sold was around 41 million. That number was in line with estimates. Revenues being called the best ever for the month of June at $53 billion. That, too, was ahead of analyst estimates. A profit surge is happening at BP. The oil giant's profit quadrupled from a year ago to $2.8 billion. BP is increasing its dividend by 2.5%. The stock charged higher on Tuesday. Trucking company Cummins is recalling 500,000 trucks. Cummins admits it needs to correct a faulty emissions control system that allows too much nitrogen oxide pollution, according to the EPA. And Lloyd's of London is reviewing all aspects of its business. The massive insurance group had close to a $2 billion loss last year.
Thanks, Angela. Well, crews are performing aerial water drops on the Area 19 wildland fire on the Nevada National Security Site as of this morning. Thunderstorms are expected later this afternoon and may hamper the aerial efforts later in the day, according to officials. The fire was first spotted on Saturday, July 28th, in the remote mountainous northwest region of the Nevada National Security Site. The fire was ignited by lightning. There are no structures or contaminated areas where the fire is burning at this time. Due to the terrain, the Nevada National Security Site firefighters have limited access to the fire, which is burning pinyon pines and juniper bushes and is under 2,000 acres. Well, Nurse Maureen Boudal gave a presentation to the Board of County Commissioners recently, which addressed, among other things, death records.
The report is sponsored by Jim Marsh Automotive of Las Vegas, Kia, Chrysler, Jeep, and Body Shop.
Electronic death registry and burial permits. All documents are now completed and submitted electronically as of January of 2016. So the Nye County Health Officer no longer has any responsibility as it relates to the death registry and burial permits. The only exception to that is the exceptions that come up, and when those come up, your new health officer will know that that's an exception, and the state will guide them through it. So, but we no longer have primary responsibility for that aspect. And then just to put on public record, because I think it's important and it's a question that comes up all the time, all death certificates are obtained by the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health, the Office of Vital Statistics. So anybody in this room, if you ever get a question about death certificates, they're obtained in Carson City. So it's something that needs to be common knowledge. People still think Nye County has a health department, and you have a health officer. So, so we really have no more responsibility for that. So that's a good thing. It was 20 years in coming, but you know, better late than never. So that can go off everybody's to-do list.
And a new vehicle will be purchased for Nye County Search and Rescue.
Mr. Chairman, this is something that they've addressed a few times to us. I thought we were taking care of it another way, but this is a vehicle that they desperately need. It come out of contingency. As I understand, we can fund this from contingency finance?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, then I would make a motion to provide the funding amount of $50,000 to Southern Nye County Search and Rescue for the purpose of purchasing a vehicle for search and rescue, and they have a big bed, I think, that'll fit this thing, so it all works.
Second.
For this? Okay. I got a second from Commissioner Boraski.
Motion and a second. Is there further discussion of the board? Public comment? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 5-0.
Well, school is almost here. The annual Valley Electric Association Fill the Bucket Truck School Supplies Drive is this weekend.
Well, it's pretty exciting. It's hard to believe that the start of the school year is just around the corner. I'm sure a lot of your viewers aren't real excited about that, but it's a really exciting time for Valley Electric because it kicks off one of our favorite campaigns, and that's our annual Fill the Bucket campaign.
This not only serves
Pahrump, but the entire service area for Valley Electric.
That's absolutely correct. What Valley Electric staff and ambassadors do is they collect school supplies and they sort those school supplies, and they're distributed throughout our communities as far as Sandy Valley and Fish Lake Valley. Our central location point is going to be at the Pahrump, Walmart, Albertsons, and Smith stores. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop off supplies in each of those communities. And we also have a drop-off and collection point in our customer service office in Pahrump as well.
Right here on Highway 372?
That's right here in our local office off of 372.
What items are you looking for?
Oh, I've got a whole list of items. In fact, so many I had a hard time memorizing. But we need number 2 pencils, we need crayons, we need 3-ring binders and index cards and Band-Aids, composition notebooks, scissors, glue, tissues, wipes, Ziploc bags. We've got just a good list, a good variety. So I'm sure if you go to any one of those locations and purchase your supplies, you'll have an abundance of choices to select from.
Everybody can come on by on August 3rd, but they can on August 4th, but they can donate here at this location until August 3rd?
That's correct. The last day we'll be collecting here at the Pahrump office will be August 3rd.
All right. Get involved. For more information, they can give a call?
Absolutely. They can call us here at our local office, and we'd be glad to share any information with them possible. We do also have our information posted on our website, and you can also find a list of supplies out there as well.
Come help kids like me.
We have more about back to school right after this.